Hey guys, bman here. Welcome to today's video. Today we've got an awesome one for you guys. What we have today is multiple glitches, and guys, I've got glitches for my veteran viewers and I've got glitches here for brand new players to this game. So for that reason, I'm also going to be going into a bit more detail than I normally would for the new players so that they can get through and be able to do this. But guys, my veteran players, as you see right here, I've got a glitch for you guys where you can use the upgraded lion sword so you can have full god mode and go AFK with it, guys. But we'll get into that after we've covered a bit more of the stuff for the new players so the new players know what they're doing. For them, we've got them set up. I'll go through with a level 1 account, so you won't need anything unlocked to be able to do this, and I take them through and get them set up so they can do this glitch here where they can just get all their criticals and unlock everything and power out for their XP. So with that said, let's get straight into that. As you see here, we're on a level 1 account. We don't have access to gunsmith or anything. This is the account I'm going to be doing this one for the new players. So once you load in, the best recommended thing I recommend you actually do is first off go to your settings and change your field of view to 120. Okay, this will just make it so it feels a lot more faster to move around. Now, once you've done that, you need to go along and you just want to get along to about round 6, the first bug round from within this first section. You don't need to worry about opening up too much at this point. Just try and get yourself some points and go around to about round 6 is a good round. Once you're at round 6 and you've got a few points, you want to make your way through and follow through doing these orange stars to be able to make your way through to Pack-a-Punch. Now on your way through, you'll get to the night room and you'll see right here there's a Tanto on the wall. Buy this green Tanto. It will help you with killing this boss thing here that you have to kill when you get to the Pack-a-Punch. You have to kill this boss, and then when you kill him, he will drop an item that you have to take to the Pack-a-Punch machine just over there, and it will turn into the Pack-a-Punch machine. After you've done this and you have Pack-a-Punch active, you can then make your way over into the next room just over here by quick revive, and behind here there's a door. You need to interact with this door. Do not skip this. This is very important. Make sure you do this at this point right here. It's right by quick revive. After that, you want to go along and you want to acquire the GS45 off the wall from the spawn where you spawned. Then go along and get it Pack-a-Punched. After you've got that and you go through to round 10, you will get these guys with the bucket on their head spawn. Kill that guy with the bucket on the head, he will drop a seal. Pick up that seal, and then you need to take that seal to the room with the knights. When you get to that room with the knights, it's this knight here with the lion on his chest that you need to take that seal to, and you need to activate that one. Grab the sword from that knight, and then it'll give you the lion sword. 4 bugs with an orange glow will spawn. You need to slice those bugs one at a time, get the glow on the sword, and then go and slice this door that you see me slice. You need to do this with all 4 bugs till you light up all 4 symbols on the door. If for some reason you don't have 4 bugs because you might have accidentally killed one, just go to the next round and then your bug will be able to spawn and you'll still be able to do this step. Once you've done that and you've got all 4 symbols lit up on the door, you can then enter into this door. Make sure you've got some ammo for this so that you can shoot some symbols. And you want to be having the upgraded GS at this point. Go along and put the sword into this pedestal, and then what you need to do is quickly shoot a symbol. And as you will see, when you shoot the first symbol with this upgraded Pack-a-Punched gun, it will shoot out second ones afterwards, just afterwards. The last 2 will come out secondary. You shoot the first ones, and then as those second ones are coming out, like you see there, you're able to shoot the second half of the symbols. If you shoot the second half before they come out, it actually duplicates the symbols like you see here. Then, once you've got duplicated symbols, that's all that you need to do. Now, if you have trouble duplicating it, just keep trying to do that until you manage to duplicate it. So shoot the first symbols that come out before they even make it to the wall, and then before the last 2 come out, shoot them as well, and that will duplicate it. After you've got duplicated symbols, simply go to the door and exit. That is the first part of this glitch done. when we go back into there, it will have the symbols active and it's set up. So now what we want to do is go and get our Raven sword to be able to take into there, because at this stage we're level 1, we don't have a Casimir, right? So come to this knight here and activate another seal that you can get, because those guys with the bucket head spawn constantly from this point. After you've grabbed the sword off that knight there, this is the sword for the Raven sword, you need to come into this room and you're looking for a fossil that's on any of these shelves. For me, it's on this other shelf over here, right here, for me. Now the fossil changes for different people in different games. Once you've got that sword, this fossil, come to this point here in spawn and put it into this area here. Then afterwards put the sword into here. Then go back and grab the light sword to make this next step a lot easier and come back. Now here is the codes for each whatever fossil you have. You need to match for those codes on the screen. Match your codes, then you want to come back and this is what you wanted to grab the other sword for. What's going to happen is orbs are going to come out of the wall and you're going to have to stand so that those orbs go in, they're attracted to you and you need to attract them to that puddle on the ground. To do this, the sword makes it really easy because you just stand there and you hold the block, the parry button of the sword, which is just hold your alt trigger and you can parry the zombie. So how you do this to make it really easy is you make it so you've only got one zombie left of the round. You go and get yourself another sword, so you're holding the sword. You stand on the opposite side of the puddle to where the orbs are and you just stand there holding this. It's really simple, really easy, and you'll be able to get the Raven sword powered up really easily, guys. So just do that with 3 lots of the puddle, so 3 orbs will go into the puddle 3 times once, and then the orb will come back to the sword, come in and then activate the sword to be able to be upgraded. Grab the upgraded sword and you now have the upgraded Raven sword that you can use as a Casimir to be able to get out of the Lion sword room. Now that you have that, let's get in and show you guys exactly what to do to get this in that room. Now, to get into that room, you are going to want to create yourself a crawler. So you want to use the GS45s, which is Pack-a-Punch, explosive, and shoot next to a zombie. Now, keep in mind, if you guys are lucky, like you see right here, and come across a Casimir grenade while you're killing, and you can save yourself having to get the Raven sword. You won't even need to go and get the Raven sword or use the Raven sword if you have a Casimir. So if you're lucky, you can get that and you can save yourself having to do this next step. If you do not have a Casimir, then this next step you need to do. So you need to create a crawler. To do that, as I said, you just shoot the ground next to the zombies with the GS Pack-a-Punched and then it will create crawlers. Once you've got one crawler at the end of the round, what you want to do is get the upgraded Raven sword and then go to the Lion sword and you want to juggle the swords like you see here, juggle it all the way to the Lion sword room. So what you're doing is you're holding pick up and backing up as you're picking it up, and this is juggling. You just keep doing this all the way there and you'll be able to get both swords to the door. Now this is vital because the Raven sword you'll be able to use as a Casimir for the people that do not have a Casimir. So that's why you want to have a crawling zombie, so you don't have the zombies attacking you while you're doing this and you're free to get all the way there. Once you get the swords there, you need to use the Lion sword, activate the door, and then before it teleports you in, you need to quickly pick up the Raven sword, just like this. So we activate the door and pick up the Raven sword. You do that correctly, you will spawn in the room with the Raven sword. Now we've already set this up before when we came in earlier, duplicating up the symbols. So when you come in here, they're already duplicated. We do not have to put a sword in the pedestal to activate this. At this point, we want to shoot about maybe just 6 symbols, wrong symbols. The correct symbols are showed on the pedestal, glowing on the pedestal. Shoot the wrong symbols, but it does not really matter what symbols you shoot when you're shooting with this GS. It'll generally hit them anyway. So just go along and shoot 6 symbols, and then you can either, if you want, you can go AFK with the Raven sword sword in here if you wanted to, but that's not our main intention here. What you want to do at this point is only shoot about 6 symbols, not too much more. You just want enough so you get the flow to be able to charge up your Raven Sword. Once your Raven Sword's special ability, charged attack, is ready, then you can use it. It's a Casimir. You use the ability and then you jump into the black hole. What that does is it teleports you out of the room. Now that room is still active and the rounds will no longer progress. We'll be locked on this round that we're on unless we go and interact with that door. So do not interact with that door. Come back to the night room. Then you need to shoot these mirrors with these lasers. This is why you had to have talked to the old guy before. So if you have not talked to him already, you will not be able to do this step. It was important that you do it in the order that we tell you to. So now at this point you come along and shoot these lasers until you get to this amulet. Then you pick up this amulet and take it to here. Now as soon as you place this here, you're going to have infinite zombies spawning from this room. Do not kill zombies in that room, because then you will complete that challenge and it will finish. To make it not finish, you can kill the zombies from anywhere else on the map and they just infinitely spawn. So from this point we have infinite zombie spawns where we can just target heads and just farm everything, guys. You can farm your camos, you can farm XP and everything, guys, your critical shots and everything. Come to this point right here, that's right by Juggernaut. Underneath the stairs there's an ammo box. You come and park yourself up next to this ammo box, go and get yourself Deadshot Daiquiri and speed reload right next to an ammo box and just farm for ages, guys. Get yourself fully set up, get your camos unlocked, go along, get your reticles, your attachments, your calling cards, your weapons, your levels, and everything, guys. Now, main thing for this, go along, if you don't have them leveled up, go along and use this to level up all your augments. Research your augments and get them leveled up so that you're able to do this next glitch that I'm about to cover, the AFK Lion Sword, powered up Lion Sword AFK glitch, guys. Now, it's pretty much doing the same glitch, but it's a lot more convenient, a lot easier to set up. So with that said, let's get straight into how to do that one, guys. Now for this one, you're going to want some augments. You want reactive armor on your Juggernaut and hardened plates. Merely Macchiato, you want the vampiric augment. That's all that you pretty much are required for this, and this with those you'll be able to go God mode. Now for this one, it's just like before. Go along, open Pack-a-Punch, and then we need to go along and straight after that talk to that old guy that's right by the quick revive. After that, we want to go along, get to round 10, and you should get the guy with the bucket on his head spawn. Take that seal that he drops to the knight with the lion on his chest. Do the same thing with the glowing bugs. You're going to need to kill one at a time, get the glow on the sword, and then go along and strike the door. Do this with all 4 bugs until you have all 4 symbols lit up on the door. Then after that, we can just go straight into this door this time. Once we get in the room, we're going to complete this properly. So put the sword into the pedestal and look at the pedestal. The symbol that is lit up on the pedestal is the correct symbol. Then it will go to another symbol. Shoot that symbol. And just shoot it in the order that they light up on the pedestal. It's very simple, very easy. You've only got to shoot 4. You've got a whole minute to do it and it's upgraded. That is very simple, very easy. Go along and upgrade the Lion Sword. After you've got the Lion Sword upgraded, we need to come back to the room where the knights are, where the knight statues are, and we need to shoot these mirrors until they line up to the other mirrors, just like you see here. Now, if you shoot these mirrors and they're not working, you're not able to get the lasers, you did not speak to that old man. You need to make sure that you spoke to the old man so that you can go along and do this step here. So once you've got this active, you're able to shoot these, come along and shoot these mirrors. What you're doing is you're shooting the mirrors behind the crystals, making the mirrors move so they reflect the light and make a laser to the next one until you get them over here to this right here and pick up this brooch. Once you've got that, you want to come over to this point right here and you want to place it down here. Once you place it down, you do not want to kill anything in this room. This room is your infinite zombie spawning room. Now, you can kill these zombies from any other room as long as it's not that room, and it will not complete this Easter egg. So how this works is we use that to have infinite zombie spawns. Now, the extra cool thing for this is we've done this on a bug round and we've got one bug left. So the cool thing about the bugs is the bug will never come close enough to us to die. So the bug is going to stall the round on this round, whatever round we're on, without proceeding the rounds. The only time the rounds will actually proceed is if we end up getting a nuke drop. And at that point, it doesn't matter that much because you don't die during rounds, and the worst that happens is you might go up a couple rounds before you get another bug, which will stall the rounds again because the bug won't come up to you and it won't die, which will stall the rounds proceeding. Now, the reason having the rounds stall is so good is because then you're not getting gruntier and gruntier zombies. You don't get all the boss zombies spawning amalgams and stuff like that can just mess up the AFK. And the reason you do not get kicked is because we actually have a constant flow of zombies. So in the past, going AFK and having the bugs, it would actually cause you, when the bugs come here and they wouldn't come to you, they would cause you to get kicked. But they do not cause us to get kicked anymore because we have a constant flow of zombies. So we can stall around by having a bug left over that does not die, and we will not end up getting kicked at all. All that does is just stall around and stops the rounds going up. Now with this, the most important thing and how this is all working is the Lion Sword's ability is when its special power is ready, you do not use its special power, you just keep it charged. And as long as it's charged, every hit brings back armor plates, guys. So that accompanied with the reactive armor and merely every hit giving you health back ends up a practical God mode. So with this flow of zombies, you will never die, and you will just be able to go AFK and kill zombies until your heart desires. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me an awesome comment. Keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. bman.